Everyone aiming here for more Monolith. We still have those achievements for no weapons, no upgrades. We seem to keep having trouble with those, so I'm gonna go do sudden death, and we'll try for all S ranks. So we're doing sudden death because that helps us with the time, part of an S rank, to playing the game quickly, and helps us with never getting hit, also part of the S rank. Somebody point out on the weapons, it could have been bombs, maybe count as weapons, which that makes sense to me. I guess most people consider a bomb a weapon. I was just thinking super gamey terms, it would just be anything highlighted in red, you know, the red outline that changes how you shoot would be considered a weapon. But we'll be doing like probably like a sudden death, no upgrades, no, like don't pick up anything ever run in order to try to force that achievement. If that doesn't work, then it's just broken. And now we're just going through and getting our all S ranks first. Taking a quick break from those achievements to do a different achievement. One that I believe we actually can do. I'll save that until we get our weapon, because the vault could be a weapon. The vault weapons are commonly higher quality than the regular weapons. Could just be anecdotal. I know that's like a actual thing though. Nope, bolt, stop. Oh, hey, fire. Embers everywhere. Grab the extra ammunition. Part of the sudden death is that you have lower ammunition. Oh, I don't like either of these. Freezing Thunderhead. Yeah, we'll try it. I mean, hopefully we get a new weapon in our vault anyway. Thunderhead just could be stronger. Apparently it was too strong, got nerfed, and now maybe it's a little too weak. Freeze is pretty good though, so alright, I'll deal with it. Artifact scanner discounts. Take the discounts. Too early for artifact. I mean, we already have a weapon. Could get another weapon here. There's a lot of weapons. Sorry, we didn't get a weapon. Got lots of cash though. Hello, Wilt Chamberlord. That's the only way I know him. My brain thought Chamberlord is like Wilt something. His name is Wilt. We'll just call him Wilt. Alright, he's down. Didn't die. Give me my money. And my bombs for our secret room, which is probably right here. It is right here, and it's more ammunition. It's exactly what we need, more or less. Also, swarmers are bad. Maybe do swarmers not get a 300%? Do swarmers not get our damage buff? Do swarmers have flat damage? It feels like they're not doing very much whenever we fire them. Whenever they're hitting things, like they're not. Ah, but those ones killed. I don't know. Can't tell. Thunderhead's doing a fine job, especially with the swarmers on this Thunderhead. And I love frost anyway. I love freezing effects. In this game, I will definitely take extra damage. I'm a sucker for damage. I'm a damage addict. I go to meetings. Damage are us. Also gets trapped in a corner against the bouncy enemies and then squashed. Should just bomb to force them away. Similar to Enter the Gungeon though. I have don't like to use bombs outside of boss fights, even to my own detriment. That's something that plagues me in Enter the Gungeon as well, because I won't blank outside of a boss room pretty much ever, even if I'm, you know, almost dead. And obviously, blanking to prevent death is a good use of a blank. Like, no, I gotta save it for the boss to get the HP upgrade. I'll go through again. Maybe with a weapon, it's a little more oomph at specific targets that are a threat, instead of just the AoE damage of hitting everyone around us. Or everyone, hitting like a group of enemies for a small amount of damage, relative. Hitting individual targets a little harder might be a better choice for us, weapon-wise. Then specific threats so you can focus down. Even more damage? Don't have any money, but I'd appreciate even more damage. I mean, that's ammunition. We should probably prioritize ammunition. Our damage is good enough that the damage isn't going to be as impactful as the extra ammunition. So we should just take the ammunition. Yeah, I'll take a revolver. Come up here. Upgrade. Blink. What else is great in sudden death? Reserves is okay. Yeah, I like extra damage. That'll be our compromise for extra damage. We got 10% off reserves. Oh, that's a little aggressive. Maybe don't get right up on the enemies like that. So ammunition. Where's our other ammunition shop? Right here. Alright. It hurts to take ammunition over damage, but it's inappropriate considering the context. You gotta keep in mind the context of the run. Oh, I've wasted that giant finale shot. Alright, and our secret room contains... because we need to find all secret rooms as well. That'd be... usually secret rooms aren't that hard to find, but we should be cognizant of the fact we cannot waste our bombs if we have not yet found the secret room. So to keep a small eye on our bomb totals. Oh, I missed him? Come on, come on, come on. Little miniature boss. So far, so good. Extra ammunition would be great. And if there's no ammunition to buy, might as well buy damage, right? Don't... how many times have I entered this room, gone like right on top of one of these things, and got killed by the trap? How many times? The answer is way too many times. Think first time, okay, you messed up, you learned your lesson. After that, though, it's just sad. It's just I don't learn from my mistakes. I'm doomed to repeat them. So like humanity as a whole, history repeats itself. It's reflective of overall human nature. I've been listening to, oh jeez. Alright. I've been listening to podcasts at work. One podcast was a philosophy podcast. And then so now I get to say a lot of, talking to my parents, I get to say a lot of fun things like the yoke of capitalist oppression in obviously a very self-aware, humorous way. And I say I get ridiculously heady and philosophical about everything, and my wife is like, "You just stop it, just stop it. You're not like you're not like a 19th century philosopher. Cut it out." We'll take the blinks. Extra bomb would be great too. That's just permanent extra bomb for secret rooms and avoiding imminent death. So I got a message about, yeah, you don't need to make videos when you're sick. I really appreciate the concern. I'm okay. I don't have a backlog. I mean, you should have a backlog. There's you know, that was part of the message, is to build up a backlog for this exact kind of thing. And obviously, that would be great. I haven't had time to build a backlog in months. We used to have a backlog. It was great. I loved it. Then that fell off, and I've never had a time to rebuild that. But I'm doing okay. Okay, I guess right here is our secret room. That was almost disastrous. Man, I'd hate if I don't get this all S ranks because I miss bomb and don't get a secret room. I mean, if I do lose, if it's a good run but I lose anyway, it'll be at the final boss. If it's not a good run, it'll be because I get randomly crushed or shot. Okay, don't get hit by the traps. You know better. So we have Blink and reserves already, right? Fortune would be okay. Stealth, actually, and sudden death, stealth's great. I think I underestimate stealth anyway, but in sudden death in particular, stealth's very good. Gives you a second to take out some of the enemies before they start shooting at you. Or moving towards you, or whatever way they wish to cause you harm. By a couple of seconds, I mean like a quarter of a second. That still is, it can still be significant. Come back for that weapon. Ah, that's a wall. Oh, I could have been shot so hard. Whew, didn't even realize there's a wall there. Okay, Blink is like the best ever. Like, we already covered that though, right? How necessary Blink is. Yeah, let's just give these guys a second to do their thing. Alright, we're fine. And we can keep, we don't need money that much because we're really just buying ammunition. We can actually, okay, let's just bomb there because I got scared. Which means I might need to go buy a bomb now. We can keep this weapon. If we don't like, this revolver is pretty good. This finale, I clicked off the screen. This little finale burst fire revolver we have going on, it's not a bad weapon. So we can actually keep this if we decide that the weapon drop isn't adequate. It's a fun room and it works out well. No ammunition in here. Freezing spear's okay. Yeah, I'll just teleport one room over, whatever. Try to stop me. Wait for the bullets to clear. We don't need to take any chances running into unnecessary shots. And this is all you had, right? Yeah. Alright, what do you have? Shotgun charge and a triple spear and a line's okay. We'll just keep our revolver. Who is it? Who is it? Who is it? Oh, jeez. Devour's actually kind of scary. Okay. Alright, I'm okay. I'm okay. Alright, stage 2 is also very scary. Alright, except our weapon's strong enough to kill it before it got out of hand. So we're A-okay. No secret room there. About right here. No, obviously not there. 5% damage. Good for us. Let's leave. Okay. Good run so far. I think it's a good run. We're barreling towards all S's. The reason we didn't get the first time we did Sudden Death is because I avoided the rooms in the final floor. We didn't get 100% exploration in the final floor. Due to the fear of imminent death, of course. Why does anybody not do anything? That's not necessarily true. There's a lot of things to be afraid of than simply death itself. Source of a great deal of anxiety. Not afraid of dying, that'd be absurd. Because you know intellectually you're not going to die if you say, just go outside or turn left. Doesn't stop that fear from just creeping up anyway. Oh no, 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 why, no! my brain comprehended the horrible threat of what was happening way too late. And I got crushed into the wall. Alright, start a new run. They don't take long, of course, the being sudden death, they're 300% faster. The never turn left thing. There's a lady that she got in an accident. Maybe it was turning right. I don't know, turning some direction. She got in an accident, and then while turning left, let's say it's left. While turning left, she got in an accident, and then she had a phobia of not driving, but just specifically and only ever turning left. So then she would continue to drive, but simply avoid turning left. So she would, whenever she went anywhere, she would only make right turns. She would specifically set up routes and maps, and get her map, and figure out how she can go somewhere only turning right. Which seemed absurd. And a lot of people have absurd fears. I was watching, there's like this British show about absurd phobias. One lady was afraid of knees. Like, I don't know, just a human's knee caused her just inconsolable anxiety. So the the therapist is exposure therapy, of course, because that's the only interesting kind to watch. He's like, well, how about you just touch my knee? So she had to like get over her fear of touching knees. Ricochet, triple lasers, but Ricochet. I don't love triple. Let's just take the homing though, because it's more consistent. Triple, I'm not a huge fan of triple, but triple Ricochet might be good, because then the lasers that normally be spread out and missing could ricochet back and do some good stuff, but we'll take the homing. We'll run out of ammunition awfully soon, though. Awfully quickly. Blink, because you saw how good Blink can be last time. Yeah, there we go. There's our boy. Our boy Blink. Oh, Chamberlain. You don't want to practice against these early bosses, because we die so frequently. Against later on in the game. Oh, why would you know exactly what he do? Oh, jeez. Know exactly where he shoots right after that. Don't just sit there. Secret room. Wasn't 100% sure on that one. There's laser bombs. Laser bombs are great. Yeah, I'll gamble for this. 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 Took way more money, but I was kind of in a... I had a bit going, as you can see. Took way more money to should have just get a little bit extra laser ammunition. Because 150... I mean, that's how gambling works, right? They're like, oh, it's such a small investment for a high return. But of course, the thing is, you're unlikely to get that return at all. And the excitement of the chase, and then you end up with gambling addicts, which is so sad. Go to a... You never been to a casino? I've only been to a handful of casinos. It's not like a thing I do habitually. It's sad. It's a sad time. It's all these dead-eyed people just sitting in front of slot machines, and like their souls have long since left them. And they just sit there and stare at the slot machines and just, I guess they're just waiting for death. It's the saddest thing, and I hate it. I think that's one reason why I don't go to slot machines. There's way too many sad-looking people there. Can't you, like, if you're not having fun, why are you here? Because you definitely aren't having fun. You're, like, in the throes of hopeless addiction, and you need rescuing. Increase maximum ammunition. That's not everyone, of course. There's a specific population of casinos. Plenty of people go to a casino and gamble just fine, have fun. They play cards, and maybe have a little bit of slots with their friends, and talk and drink while they're doing it. More relaxed environment, because not everyone likes card tables. I only really play blackjack. I'm not going to play. I'll, like, never go to a poker table at a casino. That's just simply not part of my... personality. To go play cards for money with a bunch of strangers. No, I've never played cards, of course. I play cards with my friends. Those are my friends. A bunch of strangers at, like, a casino table for real money and an environment like that. I don't know. That's just not me. Don't live on the edge. I'm not a secret agent. Why are you all exploding into bullets all the time? I should have just not fired. I didn't need to shoot. Ah, silly. I didn't need to shoot him. It's such a simple solution to that problem. All I had to do, not shoot the guy in the face. Alright, let's give it one more try. It is sudden death, of course. We could, I mean, it's not impossible for us to do this on normal mode or even intense mode. Intense mode might be a little bit... Intense mode might be more... maybe we should try it on intense mode. We can still get the... still have the extra damage. It's not as much extra damage, actually half as much damage. But it's still extra damage. But we're not at 1 HP, so we won't die immediately. So it might be more liable to do this with intense. And we can also get more HP. Well, we can heal. Can I take the key or one of these weapons? Neither of these weapons are that great. We'll take the key. So this might be more liable to do on intense mode. You know what? We can give it intense mode a try after this. If we don't succeed, we can give intense mode a try for this specific achievement of getting all S ranks. And then we can go back and try to beat the game, not picking up anything, not touching a single thing, because, oh my, I apparently can't figure out exactly what counts as weapons, or exactly what counts as upgrades. Stealth, we already talked about. Stealth could be very good in sudden death. There's our vault. What is in our vault? Nothing. Because we don't have HP. This is 500 credits? That's not that great. Still be fighting the boss with our base weapon. We're okay. We don't have Blink. No, gotta remember that. Sometimes when we do these multiple runs, I pick up Blink, and I just have it secured in my brain that I have Blink. But then I die and have a new run where I definitely don't have Blink. I dashed the wrong way. We'll do another one. We won't count that one. That was too short. Maybe if I had a weapon, that could have gone easier because I could have simply killed him faster. So I had to dodge upwards. I dodged downwards. Got myself stuck in the corner because my brain was working faster than my hands, which is a problem. This aged gamer, my brain's like, yeah, let's do this. And my hands are like, I can't keep up. Sorry, man. We're too old for this. A quick heavy sword. Or a triple swarming Vulcan. Let's try it. What, a quick heavy combo? See how that works. Oh, it does make us slower, so it's probably a terrible idea. But it's the first floor, so if the experiment fails, we'll still be okay. We can replace it. Plenty of time to replace this weapon. But of course, the enemies we're facing here aren't that dangerous yet. Don't need any of that. Well, I do need the ammunition, but we don't have money. Speaking of not having money and being poor, made a terrible mistake because I watched Gangs in New York last night. Dude, it's a real emotional day. It's a weirdly emotional day for me yesterday because I was watching Brojack, which gets like super heavy and depressing. It's a great show though. You should watch it. I would highly recommend. I didn't expect a show because I was never interested in Brojack. Take a blink there. I was never interested in Brojack because, I mean, it's a show about a man who's a horse. It's a real stupid premise, but like I couldn't get over that for a long time. I was like, you know what? I've heard a lot of good things about it constantly, so I'll give it a shot. And you know what? It's great. It's actually a great show. It's like real intense though. For being a comedy, it's real heavy. There's a lot of tragedy in that show. And I think that's everything. So Fighter Boss. And after that, so there's only heavy episodes of Brojack. And then I watched Gangs in New York, which I just had that on while I was doing work. I just had it on the background while I was doing some research and stuff. But that movie also gets awfully heavy. Some scenes. Although some of it hasn't aged as well. I know some scenes where I was like, there's some really weird choices they made. I wonder if they would make the same choices if they made Gangs in New York today. Because Gangs in New York is from 2002, 2003. They made some interesting choices. I wonder if they would make the same choices today if they remade the movie. One thing being that it's like a nearly 3-hour movie, which I went to bed awfully late because I put on this movie just for a little bit of background noise, but then stayed up and watched the whole thing, and it's like a 3-hour film. That's one thing that would probably be different, is it'd be a much shorter film. Came out, like I said, 2002, 2003. That's right at Hollywood was trending towards like peak length of movies, because movies used to be kind of short, and then there's a trend in Hollywood where they gradually got longer, and then like mid 2000s after. Mid-2000s, after we were done with Harry Potter, the world's like, wait a second, not Harry Potter, Lord of the Rings. Like, wait a second, guys. It's getting a little bit out of hand. These are like really long movies. Maybe we should make not so long movies. So then Hollywood's been trending back towards shorter movies. I think 90 minutes, around there. It doesn't have to be exactly 90 minutes. You can get like, you know, a minute 45 on here. Hour 45, not minute 45. That's an incredibly short film. You get an hour 45, that's still great. 3 hours though? Come on, man. I got stuff to do. Remember Pearl Harbor. There's an intermission in Pearl Harbor. That's the only film, apparently it used to be, you know, not unusual. But Pearl Harbor, like 90s movie about, guess what? Pearl Harbor. There's an intermission in that movie. Like, the movie stopped and it was like, alright, everyone take a break. We're coming back for more. See you soon. You can go get a bathroom, go to the bathroom, get a drink. We're not off this ride yet. That's the only movie I've ever seen that had an intermission, which is just insane to think about today. Like, people would just stop watching the movie and go to the bathroom. Did they pause the whole movie for everybody? It feels crazy by modern standards. Yeah, change a new weapon. Nope. No, I guess I'll keep her sword because I actually don't like either of those. That was comforting. It deleted all those bolts as soon as we killed him. Hello, Behemoth. I recognize your background. No, I should have bombed. Oh, the sword's too slow because it's quick, but it's not fast enough, so I don't like the sword. Because it doesn't do enough damage. It has its defensive capability, but surprisingly, it doesn't do enough. It just doesn't do enough damage. I said one more. We're not at time yet, so we'll squeeze in another one. Ah, the sword should have bombed. The sword always lulls me into a false sense of security. I think that's a better way to phrase it. I just get lulled into a false sense of security, and then don't bomb as necessary when I'm under threat of imminent death. Hey buddy, you got no friends left. Sorry. A homing spear? Homing phasing spear? Yeah, I'll take a homing phasing spear, thanks very much. See how fun that is? It's very satisfying to do. Let's try to keep, maybe we'll keep a homing phasing spear for a while. But it's mostly phasing that I like out of it. Maybe Voltaic would have been better. There's just fewer things I have to worry about. There's a vault. Don't need to worry about that right now. Whoa, 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 buddies. Whoa, whoa, okay. Ooh. Don't like that room. I remember that room. That room's killed me a lot. Because the ghosts come out of those sides like that, and that's very troubling, very disorienting. Easy to get caught off guard by the ghosts coming out of the port. Portals in general can be very dangerous. Oh, this is not a good place for Spear. Spear does not handle swarmers very well. In case you couldn't tell. Not bad, Thunderhead. Looks like we're gonna lose the spear, just don't have enough ammunition for it. Hey, more ammunition, what do you know? Thanks, boss. Normally prefer HP out of you guys, but when we're doing this mode in particular, where's our key? It's right there. Yeah, we'll take it. Because we need all rooms explored anyway. I'm pretty sure the vaults count. I don't know 100%, but I assume the vaults count for exploration points. And I'm trying to get all S ranks, and obviously we need that. And look for our secret room. Got plenty of bombs to find it, and there's only a couple places it'll be. Not even there. 10% damage, woohoo. Go to more damage, get another phasing weapon. Phasing weapon in Sudden Death is so good, in particular. You don't have to put yourself at risk at all, and you have enough damage that you kill things very quickly. Thank you. Glad I didn't get shot in the back with that one guy. No, why would you? Why? Why? Oh, because I dodged out of the way of the lateral shot, and then just dodged right to the diagonal shot. Oh, it hurts so bad. Oh, my soul. My gamer soul. We're still not at time, but I should call it here. We should just take it a break. I'm still recovering. I'm feeling much better today than I was yesterday. But I shouldn't push myself. Yo, what's up? Aw, what? Buzz. Oh, did you see that portrait? I do not remember what the sun is. That's real sad. Alright, well maybe next time we'll try it on Intense. That gives us half health. We still get the bonus damage to help with the time, but then at half health, we're less like, it'll be more reliable, because then like one silly mistake like that won't completely ruin us. We have a little bit more leeway, so we won't do it as fast. Hopefully still fast enough to get an S rank, search because we have to do all rooms. I believe it'd be much easier to do one of the two, the normal mode, because you get slowed down a lot by simply not being able to do as much damage. But on lethality, yeah, we can still pursue more damage, we have enough HP, and we can heal, so one simple mistake like that won't end us. So probably be more liable to get this achievement using Intense instead of Sudden Death lethality. Anyway, thanks for watching. Leave a like to the video, subscribe for more fun, Twitch, the deal, follow Discord, and you have a good day. And your obscure compliment for the day is that you have good footwear. I'm sure. I got some new shoelaces for my shoes. Made me think. Probably have some good footwear, because my shoelaces are completely busted on those shoes, and I haven't been able to wear them. Shoelaces broke completely. New shoelaces, though. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.